Hi friends, today we're going to go over a quick tip on how to identify contacts with an undeliverable or an unsubscribed email address so you can quickly find them and update them as needed to make sure everybody in your database is getting your email communications that possibly can. So I'm on my home screen on command right now. I just want to remind you, if you're on a team, make sure you're looking in the right spot, whether you're looking in your personal account or your team account. And once you are in the right account, and if you're a solo agent, all we need to do is go over to the left-hand side and hit that contacts button to get to our contact dashboard. I already have some filters on, so I'm going to turn those off. So here's my dashboard. I do have a filter on to just show some fake contacts. I've got some characters from books and movies and TV shows in here. Now let's say I'm only wanting to look at these people and see who I cannot send emails to any longer and why. How I'm going to do that is select this filters button at the top. And we now have a new option all the way at the bottom. If you scroll down on that drawer that opens up, you'll see an option that says primary email alert. And you can choose either no alert, undeliverable, or unsubscribed, or a combination of. So no alert means they're a good email. We don't have any issues with it. So today we want to look at undeliverable and unsubscribed. We'll go ahead and hit apply. And you'll see I have one person show up that has that notification. So if I look over to the email column, I can see that there's the little undeliverable icon. It's the circle with the line through it. If this person had unsubscribed, I would get like a orangish triangle with an exclamation point in the middle. In this case, the email is a fake email, which is why it didn't go through. So I can see it right here on the contact screen. I can also go into the contact card, and I can identify right here by the primary email that it says undeliverable, email not valid. Also on the right-hand side, I can see what I tried to send and what the result was, and it does say undelivered over here as well. Now, there could be multiple reasons for this email not being deliverable, and in this case, it says email not valid. But if you go ahead and click below this video, I've linked in an article for you on answers.kw.com that actually shows all the different reasons that could trigger an undeliverable or unsubscribed status. So you can see if somebody marked it as spam, it would come up in unsubscribed. It could just be somebody hit the unsubscribe button. For your undeliverable emails, it could be email not valid, their mailbox is full, or they've unsubscribed to all command emails versus a specific type of smart plan or campaign. So if you need a reminder of that, just click the video below. The link below, and you'll be able to get access to that little guide there. So we're back in contacts. And again, just a quick recap, I'm going to hit contacts, I will hit filters, and I can choose, in this case, I was only looking at contacts with the fake tag. So if I want to look at my entire database, I would just uncheck that. As long as nothing is selected in tags and only the primary email alert is selected down here for undeliverable and unsubscribed, as soon as you hit apply, that will check your entire database. I don't need to do that, so I'm going to leave it as is. And then, like I said, your results will pop up and they'll have the little icon here. And you can also click into the contact to get more content on what's going on there. Now, a great reason for knowing this is so that in this case, it was an email that was not valid. I could reach out to Angela Martin and see if I can get her updated email. Obviously, Angela Martin's a TV character, so that's not going to work for me. But in your case, you might be able to just get that updated. Maybe you had a typo and maybe you had Angel and there was no A at the end. You could just update it. Maybe it was a work email and they needed to switch it over to a personal email. There could be several reasons. So that's a good opportunity for you just to double check who maybe you could clean up in there and get back on your smart plans and in your communication queue. That's it for today. Thanks for playing.